Jolan Trun, welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy, and it's always exciting when we have a new arc with the new stuff coming in and with the changes to old stuff that happened. We already talked about the FKR faction stores, and I promised that I will look for the list for the new reputation levels and the new reputation lock, and I found it, and today we can talk about it a little bit so that everybody knows a little bit about it. As you can see on the top already, I'm not at the very end of the line anymore with 500 billion and 500. I was at the maximum. And now when G7 came in, the new reputation levels came in. And you see that to the first new one, it's Prestige 1. I need 8.5 trillion points more. Pounds, yeah. I do too many videos about the UK. I always slip back to pounds. No, in the end, for Prestige 1, that's the next level. Now that was introduced, you need 9 trillion reputation points. I hope I get the numbers right, because on that level, until then, it's quite easy between English and German. But from this level, English and German are completely different with the numbers. So sometimes a bit confusing. Please correct me if I say something wrong in these cases, but I hope I got it right. So 9 trillion is the first new level, Prestige 1. To be honest, they didn't show too much fantasy with the introduction of those new reputation levels, because Prestige 1 already gives a hint on what's going to happen. Overall, we got the new levels Prestige 1, Prestige 2, Prestige 3, Prestige 4, Prestige 5, and Prestige 6. And the levels are Prestige 1, I said it's at 9 trillion. Prestige 2 will be at 25 trillion. Prestige 3 will be at 50 trillion. Prestige 4 at 100 trillion. Prestige 5 at 200 trillion, and Prestige 6 at 450 trillion. So I, at the moment, don't even have to bother with getting anywhere near Prestige 1, because you could watch me going through the last 100 billion points that I needed to get to my triple lock, and it took ages. And of course, the highest I still have to get reputation is the level 70 mirror universe enemies, and they will not bring enough to get even close there. So I will work on reputation a little bit for the time being, but there will nothing seriously happen before I get to Ops level 71. But we need to go through them in the end, because all the new stages in the reputation, in the faction store, we can see already here with the, of course, the G7 materials, but also with the Aphelion, with the uncommon ships, like here for the Federation, the Socrates, or the rare ship, the Stargazer, and in the end, the epic ship, the USS Enterprise M414. They will all require you to go through those reputation levels, and I'm still looking forward to some information from our Ops 71 players now, what it looks like in case of reputation in the new G7 space. But at the moment, I didn't hear anything that they found a way to get kind of tons of reputation or something, but it's brand new, so I will keep my eyes open for information on that. But at the moment, for players like me, which are below Ops 70, this is kind of a job that looks like this cannot be done, but I'm quite sure that in the G7 levels with the G7 space, there must be ways to gain much more reputation than what we did so far. But it will be very interesting, and as usual, that's the way how my channels work. I will take you through all that's happening while I'm progressing with my levels. At the moment, I'm working on a shipyard level 68, so it will take quite some time until I get into the new levels, but I will continue taking you with me on my journey here through a lot of things we can see, and I'm quite interested what you have to say about the new reputation levels and especially the numbers that are required, and the lack of fantasy on the side of Scopely with the names of the new reputation levels, of course. And if you want to see another video right now, the next one is right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.